Alright guys, so really quickly I want to make a video to show you how to log in to Google Classroom for the first time and add my class to your account. The first thing that you will need to do, looking at our flow map, I have a flow map on the board, make sure you are connected to Wi-Fi. So the way that you do that is you go into settings, you tap on the Wi-Fi tab, and you select BPS student. You can see my iPad's already connected. Then you use your student number and your password, just like always. So I'm done with that step. I'm already logged in. The next thing that I want to do is I want to go to the Classroom app. Now you can see it on my screen. It says Classroom underneath it. It's got a chalkboard with some people on it. So I'm going to tap on that. Now when you open the Classroom app, it's probably going to be logged into someone else's Google Classroom. And the reason for that is because someone else was using this iPad before you. There is no logging out of Google Classroom, there is only switching accounts. So what we need to do is switch accounts. However, if you've never used the iPad before, you're going to need to add your account first. So here's how we do that. If you look in the upper left-hand corner at the three bars, you're going to press that, and you'll get this little slide over menu. So you'll see this slide over menu, and underneath it you'll see the person who is logged in, and next to their email address, at the one that says their number at learn.brevardschools.org, there's a little white triangle. You're going to press that. Now underneath it you'll see all the other accounts that are attached to this iPad, but down at the bottom you'll see a little thing that says manage accounts, so you want to press that. So now what you're going to do here is you need to add your account. So down at the bottom you'll see it says add account, so you're going to tap there. Now you have to sign in 2 times, and what you're going to use is you're going to use your full student email address, and you may not know if you have this or not, but trust me, you have one, and it's your number at learn.brevardschools.org all together. So you put that in. So I'm going to put mine in. Mine isn't a number though, it's my name, but you're going to use your number instead of your name. Make sure you use your number instead of your name. At learn dot, and you want to make sure you put the dot in, or it's not going to work and you might lock yourself out of your account, and you don't want that. You don't want to have to come and unlock your account because that's going to take too much time. Before you press the blue next button below this, make sure you spelled everything right. Look on the board. I have the email address on the board on the flow map that you're following. So check and make sure, because if it's not spelled right, it's not going to work. When you tap it, you'll see the little orange thing at the top go across. That means that it's finding your account. Now here, the Brevard Public Schools, this is the Launchpad login. You've probably seen this before. You have to type in that whole email address again. So I'm going to type in my email address at learn.brevardschools.org, and then you put in your password. And then double check it again, make sure it's all right, and then press sign in. If that happens, you probably put in your password wrong, or you spelled something wrong. Okay, so once you put in it, you've logged in the second time with your full email address and your password, then you will come to, you should end up on your classes page like this. Now, if you've never added my class to your Google, this is your Google Classroom, and you can see all of your classes. So here I'm logged into a student's class, and you can see I've got the art class, and you've got Mrs. Birch's class because he's in Mrs. Birch's class. If you've never added my class before though, you're going to have to press the plus button that's in the upper right hand corner. So you press that to add a new class. And then once you do that, you enter in the class code. The class code is written up on the board. So make sure you enter it correctly, and then it will add my class. Now since the art class is already added here, I'll just open it up so you can see what the stream looks like. The stream is where all the assignments are. So let's say I want to start this top one where it says partner critique activity. So I would tap that, and then I'd open it, and you can see I have the directions there, and I just follow them, and you can see there's also an attachment. It says capture.png down there. If I tap on that, I can open it, and you can see it's the flow map that we need to do the partner critique. So when you're working on this, you can have the iPad open and you can be following the flow map doing the partner critique with your partner, and you'll see it explains that in the directions right here. And one thing that you could do is you could have one person have their iPad open with just these directions here, and then perhaps your partner could have the flow map open and you can follow it that way. And then when you're all done with this assignment, you followed all of the directions. For this assignment, you don't need to add an attachment. There's nothing to turn in, so you would just mark as done. And then I'll see on my Google Classroom when I log in my teacher classroom, I'll see that you've marked it as done. And that's Google Classroom.